Right, 20 July 2024. And today I want to give you my evening update. And this is very, very important. This is one of the most important issues that we're dealing with in Zimbabwe. And I would like to bring your attention to the judgment that was issued yesterday by the judge in the case of Jameson Timba and 78 CCC activists who have been in jail without trial for the past 35 days. So today is going to be 36 days without trial. So this case has been ongoing, and we've now had a chance to look at the judgment. I'm going to share the judgment in the groups within a few minutes. As soon as we finish here, we have a very big problem. And the problem is that we've got 78 people that are currently in jail. They have been sleeping in the cold for the past month and almost another few days, a week. They were found having a bribe. They were not doing anything. The police broke into the property of Jameson Timba and they raided them and beat them up, threw them into a swimming pool, and then took them to jail. These people were not outside the property. They were inside the property. And therefore, what we're going to do starting this week is I'm going to start approaching all the presidents of SADC, and we're going to ask for the release or for pressure to be put on Mnangagwa to release these people that have been in jail for no reason. I want to take you through the judgment and my disappointment with the judges in Zimbabwe. The people who have been arrested are political prisoners. Mnangagwa has been arresting people without cause. And the people that have been arrested, Jameson Timba, the opposition leader, and 78 young people, most of them from Chitungwiza and areas around Mfakose. You will see the details here. These people have done nothing. They have not committed any crime. They were not outside. They were not marching. They were not chanting. They were sitting inside a stand or a building or someone's house. So there was no reason for the police to arrest them. There was no reason for the police to raid them. And currently, they were arrested on the 17th of June. This is what has happened. On the 16th of June, they were arrested. On the 27th of June, after exactly 2 weeks, they were brought to court, and the judge refused to hear the merits of the case. They waited from 27th June to the 19th of June, almost 3 weeks, and they were brought to court again yesterday, and the judge refused to hear the merits of the case. They've only released the minor. So one minor was released on the 27th of June, and yesterday another minor was released. But the rest of the people are not being heard. The judges are not saying what these people have done, why they're keeping them in jail. The judges are making political statements. So let me take you through some of the political statements that are being made by the judges. One of the political statements is that these people are coming from the same political party. So is that a reason to keep someone in jail because someone comes from the same political party? The other reason they're giving is that the same people come from the same areas. So areas like Chitungwiza, areas like Mfakose, is that a reason to keep someone in jail? The other reason they're giving is that when they appeared in court on the 27th of June, many people gathered outside the court, and these people were then shouting and promising to protest. So the people who are outside of court, what they were doing, that's what the judge is giving as a reason. So I'm getting a call here, so I'm just going to have to stop this call because I'm live and I'm using this. apologies, guys, for what has happened. What I was saying is the fact that someone comes from the same area, or someone is in a political party, the same political party, or the fact that there were people who escaped, 20 people who escaped, and those 20 people could cause violence, is not a reason to deny someone bail. So the judges are making political statements, and the judges are under the political control of Mnangagwa. And I want us to make it very clear that we are not going to allow any more people to be arrested and to be kept in jail as hostages. Mnangagwa is keeping people as hostage in jail. And I'll personally approach this week all the presidents of SADC. On Monday, we're going to start approaching all the presidents of SADC and let them know that Mnangagwa has kept political prisoners for the past 35 days, and that these political prisoners have done nothing wrong. They were not marching, they were not on the street, they were in a private home when they were arrested. And Mnangagwa is directing the judges not to hear their bail application. So we're going to approach all the presidents of SADC, including President Cyril Ramaphosa, President Hakainde Hichilema, President Masisi, President Nyusi. We're going to approach all the presidents of SADC so that they know what Mnangagwa is doing in Zimbabwe, to arrest people of the opposition and keep them in jail without bail. And I would like all of you to support us. We cannot allow this to continue happening. Mnangagwa is going to destroy all of us if we allow this to happen. Mnangagwa cannot be allowed to continue to hold people hostage, especially members of the opposition. So I would like to ask all members of the opposition to please support us. Let's look at this comment that just popped up. Is this man a real journalist or Anechakeo Chinangwa? Mkoma ndanaye moyo. If your father or your mother or your sister has been arrested for over 35 days without trial, you understand. If you are an agent or you've been sent by Mnangagwa, what I would like people to know is that the same treatment that Mnangagwa is giving people, which is to arrest people and keep them in jail, he should expect the same treatment when he's no longer in office. And that includes himself, his children, and his relatives. Because this is impossible. We cannot have this situation where people get arrested. People were quiet when Job Scala was arrested and stayed for so long in jail. So we need to make sure that we deal with this situation, and we need to make sure that these people are released. Timba must be released. He did nothing wrong. And all the other guys who are with him. So I'm going to give you the names of all the guys who are here. We will put the judgment on Gambakwe.com. I'll also share the judgment so that you know who is in here. People like Jameson Timba, Professor Mpofu, Pauline Garusa, Tambudzai, Makokoro, Lynette Maria, Makomba, Wongai Rugoto, all these guys, they've been arrested and they've been kept in jail without trial. And as we talk right now, people are sitting in jail over 35 days without trial. And this is the most important issue that we have to deal with. And I would like us to get support from everyone. I would like to deal with this issue. So let's see. I'm hearing people saying there's no sound here. It's Vengai. Vengai is saying there's no sound, right? I think everyone is hearing me. Otherwise, there would not have been people talking here. But there is sound. And let me recap what we're going to say, because we're sending this to the raw areas. So I want you guys to understand what we want to do. We want every single person in Zimbabwe to know how evil Mnangagwa is. Mnangagwa is so evil, he's been keeping our people in jail with no trial. And I'm talking here about Jameson Timba, who is the leader of the opposition, and 78 young people from Chitungwiza, Ufakose, and areas around there. He's been keeping them in jail without trial. And right now, as we speak, just this week, they refused to hear the merits of the case. And they said, Kuti, the reason why they're keeping these people in jail is because they come from the same political party, that they come from the same areas, and that some people escaped and they could come together and cause another demonstration at a house. So the people that have been arrested were not demonstrating, they were sitting at a house. And the police are the ones who broke into the house, into the yard, and then arrested the people who were now trying to escape tear gas. So what happened is that the people were sitting inside the yard, police arrived, they saw many people there, they called reinforcements, and the reinforcements started to shoot tear gas into the yard. So no one here has committed a crime, no one was marching, no one was outside. So we need to make sure that this is attended to. Mnangagwa is very evil and he's been arresting and keeping innocent people in jail. Let's not allow this thing to happen again. This must be the last group of people that have been arrested. We should not allow this to happen, that people are arrested and they're kept in jail and everyone just keeps quiet and talks about some imaginary things that are happening. I don't even want to mention them here. When I see people getting distracted with useless nonsense and fake stories that are being planted by ZANU-PF and not attending to people who are sitting in jail for no reason. That's a political prisoner. We've got political prisoners right now in Zimbabwe. We do not want political prisoners in our country. And Mnangagwa must stop, especially given what he's doing right now. Mnangagwa is going for a third term. Everyone is going to be arrested if we don't deal with this case. We need to deal with the case of Timba and 78 people who are sitting in jail right now. And on Monday, I'm going to start the process of approaching all the African presidents. I'm going to physically visit the office of President Cyril Ramaphosa. I'm also going to physically visit the president of President Hakainde Hichilema, who is chairman of the Troika. I'm also going to physically go to Angola. I'm going to also go to Namibia. These are the incoming guys who are going to be in charge of the Troika and who are going to be chairman of SADC. Mnangagwa is not going to test the chairmanship of SADC as long as he's got the people who is keeping hostage right now. And I think that this is crazy what is happening. All of us have been quiet for a very, very long time while this is happening. We all kept quiet when they arrested Jobscard. Let's not be quiet when this is happening. And let's show a bit of anger. So I'm going to be taking you guys through this case as it happens. The next time there is a court case in Harare, we are going to call everyone to go to the court. And this is a promise. I can assure you that the next time there is a court case, we're going to give as much attention to this case as possible, and everyone should get ready to go to the court. Because we do not want this situation where people just get arrested and they're kept in jail indefinitely. This is the same thing that is happening to the people who are changing money. Simple $10, $5. We've got 250 people in jail right now without trial. And then we've got over 600,000 sitting in jail without trial. Mnangagwa cannot continue to arrest people without trial. So let's take it from there. Mkoma Glot is saying, talk to DA leadership. It may help. Currently, I'm going to be talking to the presidents of the countries, but the DA is just down the road here from me. So we're going to go over there to the DA and talk to them. We're going to go to as many people as possible. We are also going to try to go to bodies outside of the SADC, if the SADC presidents don't hear us. But definitely this week, we're going to show you our approach to all SADC presidents, because Mnangagwa is getting out of hand. He's arresting people and keeping them hostage in jail. This is the second group of people that is arresting and keeping in jail. And people have just been quiet. So let me recap. This week we'll approach all the SADC presidents. Then the next time there is a court hearing, I am going to physically and ask everybody to come and attend that court. You're allowed to come and attend the court over there and hear the proceedings. So let's make sure that we get this sorted. Mnangagwa is not stronger than 12 million Zimbabweans. And I know for a fact that Mnangagwa is scared right now as we speak. Let's make sure that we do not allow this man to continue what he's doing. Mnangagwa is very dangerous. And what he's doing to the people who have been arrested right now, people who are sitting in jail for over 35 days, makes no sense. So let's deal with it. Let's make sure that it's sorted. I want to look at a few comments here. Mkoma Oden Mtemera says, Sabatama oko kumesoko van iwe uchinyeba. I want to make sure that Oden, one day when we find you, we put you in jail for 35 days for no reason. and then you understand what we're talking about. Mkoma Elliot, ED has stepped his cruelty. This should be challenged. Guys, everywhere where you are, let's not allow this. This guy is going to kill all of us. So be careful when you think that you're going to survive this thing. If Mnangagwa gets a third term, most of you guys are going to get killed by this man. This man is very dangerous. You cannot arrest 78 people and just keep them in jail. Arrest 250 citizens who are changing $10, $5 and keep them in jail. Arrest 600 touts and keep them in jail. This is the beginning of something very dangerous. And that includes the people who think they can't be killed. This is crazy. And then Mkoma Nyasha says, listen to yourself, let's show a bit of anger. You're so stupid. Mkoma Nyasha, I hope that one day they arrest you and keep you in jail for 35 days. And let's see how that goes. And then Mkoma Gerald Mfubi says, you're next, they'll keep you. I am not going to get arrested. On the 17th of August, I'm going to be landing at Harare International Airport. Let's see if you arrest me. Let's see that. And you arrest me for what? Let's see that person that is going to arrest me, why they're arresting me. And if all of you guys allow me to be arrested for no reason, let's say someone arrests Gambakwe and you just allow it. Let's see what kind of a man you are that is going to allow people to continue being arrested until your turn comes. Let's not allow this. That is why I'm going to all the African presidents, the SADC presidents. Let's see that after I've gone to all the SADC presidents, if Mnangagwa is going to arrest me when I've had audience with all those SADC presidents. Hajugoni, and Mnangagwa knows it. Guys, the problem is we've been too afraid of this man and we've given him a feeling that he's invincible. Release people. Do not keep arresting people and putting them in jail. That is crazy. You cannot continue arresting people. And Zimbabweans, you just go about your business normally, as if it's normal to arrest all these people and keep them in jail for nothing. Timba has done nothing wrong. All these people that are arrested here, they've done nothing wrong. Let's deal with this man. The next time there's court, make sure that everyone attends that court. Bring 1,000 people to that court. Bring 2,000 people to that court. Do not just sit at your house when people that are supporting the transformation of our country are sitting in jail. And I expect to hear the leadership speaking and organizing. Do not be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's very important for us to organize. So I think I'm getting a little bit worked up because of this situation. And a lot of people have been saying to me, Gambakwe, do not go over there and so forth. I'm going to go over there because no one is going to arrest me. I can assure you, I'll go there on the 17th. My flight is booked. 17th I'm in, 20th I'm out. Let's see if that happens, because I'm already setting the groundwork now. If the African presidents or SADC presidents allow me to be arrested for walking into my own country, let's see if that happens. So thank you very much, Mkoma Tabani Spanda. And let's not ignore Timba and people who are real heroes. Let's not be cowards, guys. Mnangagwa Ajkisi, that man is on the last term. He's just about to go. This is the end of evil. Mnangagwa and his family are very evil. How do you arrest a father, a mother, and children and keep them in jail for nothing for all these days? So let's stop this nonsense that Mnangagwa is doing. This is the end of it. And let's make sure that it doesn't continue. So this week, we are going to start the process. And as I said, I'm going to physically visit starting President Cyril Ramaphosa here in South Africa. I'm going to go over there physically myself to make sure that this is sorted. Right, and I think I'm done here. It's Ngoma Nyasha says, what are you missing here? We are not a bit angry. We are very angry about the situation in Zimbabwe and we don't trust your position. Why will you be arrested? You're part of them. Yes, if I'm part of them, you show me more anger. Show me a lot of anger. Do not sit in your house. Be like me. I'm going to stand here from my house and I'm going to go to President Ramaphosa. I'm going to stand here from my house. I'm going to go to President Masisi. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to go to Angola. I'm going to stand here, I'm going to go to Namibia, I'm going to stand here, and I'm going to go to Zambia. So if I am part of the system, I'm doing all that, you, Nyasha, stand up and every single day do something, make a video. In fact, join here now and tell us what you're going to do. All I'm saying is, let's not forget people that are being arrested for no reason. Mnangagwa has been destroying our country for so long, and people have been quiet for a very, very long time. Let this be the end of Mnangagwa's activities. And his third term bid is picking momentum. Right now, he was in Matabeleland North today, campaigning for a third term. Let's not allow these guys. This man will finish all of us. Let's stop him immediately. And don't say if Gambakwe is not there, you're going to sit there and do nothing. Eventually, they'll come to you and they'll get you. So let's not do it. Let's not allow it. And the next time there's court, let's all be there at court. Let's make sure that this issue is dealt with. This is the last time they've denied Timba and the rest of the guys bail. We've got the power to force these guys to give bail. And once that bail is given, this is the end of the case. These guys have done nothing wrong. And we want all the African presidents to know that Mnangagwa is holding these political activists hostage. So I think that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. And please support. Support. Do not focus on useless things. Do not allow fathers, mothers, and all these young people who are in jail to go there while they are quiet. So if you've got a platform, don't waste it. Let's talk about what's going on in our country. Mkoma reason you're saying, Gambakwe, instead of going to the presidents, rather start Malema and get on Mackenzie. No, I want people who can make action, who can call Mnangagwa on his phone. In fact, if these guys are not released on bail next time, I'm going to phone Mnangagwa live here and ask him why he's not releasing these guys. So that's my promise. I'm going to phone Mnangagwa live. If the next guys, these guys appear in court and they're not released, I'll phone Mnangagwa live on this phone. And then I'm going to phone Auxilia live on this live. I'll be phoning them here. I've got all their numbers. I'll phone them and ask them why they are not releasing these people that are being kept in jail. So that's a promise. The next time there is bail, firstly, we need to be all at court. Then if that doesn't work, we're going to phone live Mnangagwa. We're going to put pressure on him. We're going to phone Auxilia. We're going to ask them why they're keeping these people in jail without trial. These people are not being given trial. Release the fathers and mothers who have done nothing wrong. Make sure that they don't stay in jail. Don't pretend to be a kind person. Especially Auxilia, she's pretending to be a kind person. And Mnangagwa, these people are very evil. They can't keep these people in jail. And then Mkoma Vincent is saying, Gambakwe Media, you say the meeting is not going ahead. You lie, SADC has got anything in Zimbabwe. Stop. I'm not talking about SADC today. I'm talking about Timba and 78 people that were arrested. So I've got the number of Mnangagwa, I've got the number of Auxilia. Just wait and see what happens if these guys are not released on bail. On top of going to the presidents of SADC, on top of calling people to come to court, we're going to call them on all their private numbers and make sure that they release the people that they're holding hostage. All right, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. And I'll be back here in the morning. Please watch the videos that we've released this morning. We'll be providing you with more content in the morning in terms of everything that is happening around our country. We need to build a strong country. We need to build a country that works. And Mnangagwa is doing the worst that a president can do. This is not acceptable, what Mnangagwa is doing, arresting our people and keeping them hostage in jail. So thank you very much for watching. To all the guys who are on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, and to all the guys on